Alright, what's up everybody? This is a 2021 4Runner SR5 four-wheel drive, and what I did was took off the factory skid plate that comes on here, and I ordered the TRD skid plate. It's genuine Toyota TRD skid plate, but the reason I'm making this video is because some of you who put this skid plate on will probably run into the same problem that a lot of people have when you go to put the bolts in, especially the two aft bolts. They'll feel like they're going in at first, and then they feel like they hit a wall, like they hit something, like the bolts are too long. The bolts are not too long. I've also seen some folks online, they recommend to put a tap in there to clean the threads. A tap creates new threads. It doesn't clean threads. You're tapping brand new threads. You don't want to do that, or at least I don't anyway, on a brand new vehicle. So I'm going to tell you very simple, easy way, especially if you're a gun owner. This bore brush, it's a 38 special bore brush. Put you some, I used gun solvent. Take this bore brush, run it up through the threads for those aft bolts. You could do it on the front too, but for my installation, the front two bolts went in just fine. It was the aft bolts that were giving me some issues. But anyway, run you a bore brush through them threads a few times, kind of get it good and clean up in there. I guarantee you those bolts will go in like butter. You'll be able to hand tighten them all the way up till it hits the skid plate. Whereas before I cleaned the threads, I'd run them up and I'd have about this far, and it felt like it was hitting a wall. So you don't need to tap new threads into your brand new car. Don't do that. I mean, you can. It's your vehicle. I wouldn't recommend it when all you have to do is clean it with a bore brush. So hopefully this helps you. I know a lot of people, they struggled with it's 4 bolts really. After you take off the front bumper cover, on the bottom it's a plastic piece, and then the factory skid plate. Installing the TRD skid plate is only 4 bolts. Super simple, until you run into the problem of your bolts not running all the way in. You're either going to think that you're hitting something or that you're cross-threading. You're not. It's just that there's gunk, there's crap in those threads. Clean out the crap. Those bolts will go in like butter. Don't tap it. Don't do anything like that. Clean it. The bolts will go in, I guarantee you. Hope that helps.